Remember, if you're a newbie, it's all about understanding how this works, and you're building your skills. You have to understand that, hustlers. If you're new, everything you're doing right now is for the sole purpose of getting your experience and learning the skills. That's what it's all about. That's where things are really going to get good for you. And I can tell you, it feels wonderful. It feels magnificent when you have the ability to create money for yourself. Oh, yes. Hey, what's going on, hustlers? So here's what happened yesterday. I was out at the local dollar store, literally right around the corner from my house. I actually went in there just to grab some almond milk, and I ended up finding a product that I never would have even thought about, and this was a wake-up call for me, and I'm going to share it with you. So we're going to get into the story and what exactly happened that day. So stick around. You might find it interesting if you're doing retail arbitrage. So we're going to get into it right now. This is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, hustlers? Thank you for making the decision to hang around with me for a little while. I really appreciate your time. My name is Horace, also known as La Machine, and on this channel, what we focus on is selling on Amazon using the arbitrage business method. And we do both retail and online, so you never know what you're going to get. But here's the thing. We focus primarily on beginners. I mean, brand spanking newbies that are gated in so many products, and they have a lot of questions, a lot of difficulties. That's where we focus on. So if you're new, if you're looking to get started, you want someone that you can connect with, go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. Hit the bell notification because we're putting up 4 videos every week. So, and we focus primarily on newbies, and we love giving away ungated leads right here on this channel. And so that's a good reason for you to subscribe. Now let's get into the story. So like I said, I was at the dollar store just yesterday, went to get some almond milk, and here's what happens. You know, when you become a working class hustler, you're always looking. Your eyes are open to opportunities. You just become conditioned to do that, and that's a good thing because you never know where you're gonna come across things, and you really don't hear me talk about Dollar General that much. Guess what I came across? Mind you, I needed to get some almond milk, and then I needed to get a birthday card for my mother. And while I'm in the aisle right across from there, so like the cards are on one side, directly across was a little clearance aisle. And I'm like, wait. So I grabbed this product right here, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell that or not. So, and I didn't see a price tag on it. There was no price on it anywhere. I look on the shelf and I see $6.75 or something like that, and I'm like, could this be for real? So I walk up to the cashier. It wasn't crowded. I live in a real small town. And I said, hey, can you do a price check on this? She did. And sure enough, they were $6.75. Now there were only 2 of them available on the shelf. So if you can read that, I bought the 2 for $6.75. Now, of course, I'm in Pennsylvania, so I have to add another 6% to that. But here's the deal. We're gonna see how I evaluate it. Now, again, I'm at the store. I don't have my computer. So what do I have? Well, I have the Amazon seller app. I'm going to show you what I was looking at while I was in the store. If you sell on Amazon and you have an account, I think you need a pro account, but you actually get the Amazon seller app. So all I did was click on that button, scan the barcode right there, and then I saw this. Now here's what you got to understand. I'm at the store. I don't have all my tools, none like, so what am I thinking? Okay, the first thing I saw was the rank. If you can see under the title, it says number 150,688 in toys. That's the rank. Now I know just from experience that these are selling at that rank. Now, of course, you know, rank is moving all the time. It's just it's just another form of data that you're taking in as well as other things. But again, I'm looking at the app, and what is the app telling me? It's telling me that the low price is $21.23, that is, and that's FBA. Okay, then I can see the fees, then I can see the gross proceeds. So right away I see I'm gonna get $12.63 coming back to me. But then you got your fees and all of that. Now on the next line down, you can see that Amazon doesn't have any. You can see you've got 12 FBA offers and you got 14 just regular merchant fulfilled offers. Now watch what happens. This is using the app. The next thing you would do is just click in that area. Now you start getting into the meat and potatoes. This is assuming that you're going to list the product for $21.23. There's your fees. Now there's your shipping to Amazon, which it's not going to cost me that much, but I left it like that just to know that I'm going to be good. Now, you see the cost of purchase? That's the $6.75 plus the 6% sales tax. So I got a profit of $3.52. Okay? Now, let's go over to the computer and I'll show you how to further evaluate that. Okay? So now you're looking at the computer. And of course, you're going to make sure you have the right product. And you can see that. This is the right product. You can see that. Now, I use a software called Tactical Arbitrage. And with that, you get an extension called the Hummingbird. Now, I can just click on that and I can see the estimated monthly sales right there. Then what I could do, I could further evaluate the product. I could go and open this in what's called Tactical Edge. That's a feature that comes in Tactical Arbitrage. And it comes in handy, guys, because you're going to want to look at some different things to help you make your buying decision. Now watch what happens. We said with tax, it's going to cost me $7.16. We'll check that. And now look at the information that we're looking at. Now, I'm selling FBA, so I'm not interested in any merchant fulfilled. I'm only interested in the ones that have FBA. What am I looking at? I'm looking at how much stock they have. And nobody has an excessive amount of stock. Okay, this guy has a little bit, but if you notice, he's holding out. Okay, he's a few bucks more than these guys, so he's waiting. He's playing the long game. If you want to get in and get out, and you see a keeper chart, well, this isn't a keeper chart. This is a history chart. But if you see a graph like that, you know this product is moving. You can see the velocity in that. And we're going to look at an actual keeper chart in a second, but you can see what we're looking at. And the software is telling me what my gross profit would be, what my gross return on investment would be. But you know, I took that a little bit further. You can go to Google and you can just type in, I typed in ROI calculator, and I found the one I like is Omni Calculator. And here's the amount I invested, and here's the amount that gets returned to me. Here's the gain, and here's the return on investment. Now again, let me double check that. This was assuming that I'm going to pay almost $2 to get the product into the warehouse. The truth is, I'm actually only going to pay about 50 cents. So I'm going to actually do better than that. You know what? As long as we're here, we may as well just, it won't take long to do the math, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to do it right in the app that we're using. It's going to cost me about 50 cents to get it into the warehouse. So honestly, my profit would be more like $4.97. Okay? So that would mean, let's see here. It would be more like, now these numbers aren't going to be exact, but if I get back my $7.16 plus $4.97, it's actually more like $12.13. Now, you could actually you could take out the 50 cents that it's going to cost me to ship it in, and so this would turn into $11.63, and so there you have about a 62% return on investment. And here, let me show you that. You see, that $11.63 is what gets returned. This is what we invested, but technically I would have added 50 cents here. I added it in another spot. It doesn't matter, the numbers come out the same. But you can see this is and I should have had my highlighter on to help illustrate that a little bit better. But the point is this, hustlers, when you're out, you know, the dollar store, they have name brand products. Now, I looked at pretty much everything that was on that little shelf. It was just on an end cap. And the only thing I found that I could make money on with these. Now, they had two of these, and then they had two with the Frozen, the Disney Frozen. But when I scanned it, it had the exact same barcode, and I didn't want to take a chance on that. So I left that one Frozen. I probably should have gotten it. But when you go to the dollar store, just take a quick look. If you can sell it, good. If you can't, that's okay. That's still your training. Remember, if you're a newbie, it's all about understanding how this works, and you're building your skills. You have to understand that, hustlers. If you're new, everything you're doing right now is for the sole purpose of getting your experience and learning the skills. That's what it's all about. That's where things are really going to get good for you. And I can tell you, it feels wonderful. It feels magnificent when you have the ability to create money for yourself. No, I'm not in a Lamborghini. No, I don't have a yacht. No, I don't have a mansion. It doesn't matter. I'm a working class hustler. I work a regular full-time job as a truck driver. The hustlers can tell you that, because on Wednesdays, I make a video just for you in the truck. So it's like, you know, just to show you, actually mostly just to give you free ungated leads, but to show you there are no excuses. You can be doing this on your phone. You can be doing this anywhere you go. We're in the 21st century. We need to act like it. Guys, there's no better time to be doing Amazon. But it's not enough for me to just say there's no better time to be doing Amazon. After I'm done saying that, then I got to give you something. I got to show you something. You got to walk away with something. That's why you really want to subscribe, because on Wednesdays and on Saturdays, you walk away with something. On Thursdays and Fridays, that's more of your classroom type training with us. Speaking of which, we have a couple of courses that you'll find right down in the description. One is called the Lightning Course. One is called the Lightning Course Part 2. They're going to help you with the software that we focus on so much on this channel. We focus on tactical arbitrage. That's where we find a lot of our leads for both retail and online arbitrage. So take those 2 courses. They're quick. And again, they're going to train you. They're going to get you conditioned, and they're going to teach you the skills. And once you have those skills, you write your own ticket. If you're a newbie, you just hit the jackpot. This is where you need to be so that you can start moving forward. And on that note, get this, it gets even better. You can even connect with me. All you have to do is text the words working class hustler to the number on your screen. And when you do, I'll respond. Not a robot. I will respond to you right on my phone. And from there, we're connected. From there, you can start asking questions. From there, you can do anything you want. If you want consulting, if you want to get on the leads list that's in beta right now, if you want to ask about anything, I'm here for you. So, hustlers, I tell you what, I want you to take the lightning course. I want you to take the lightning course part 2. But remember, what we were focusing on, we were doing retail arbitrage today, right? At the dollar store. And if you don't know the skills, I want you to watch the next video that we're going to put up, the 7 steps on how to evaluate, whether or not a product has potential for you to sell. So watch that video. You've got the lightning course. You've got the lightning course part 2. You've got your work cut out for you. If you want to do this, it can be done, but it's going to take work. So embrace it, and then you'll get the reward. So I'll see you in the next video.